Hey guys, today I'm reviewing the Mason Case's M5 Aramid Fiber case for the iPhone. The last few times I've had the standard leather iPhone case, and those have been great, but I just kind of wanted to change things up. So I was trying to look around. I didn't want like a bulky case. I eventually found these kind of carbon fiber looking cases, and it turns out you can't actually use carbon fiber as a phone case because it blocks the antenna signal. So what they do is they use Aramid fiber, which is Kevlar, or what they use in like bulletproof vests and stuff. And so I saw basically two options. One was from Mason Cases, and the other one was from a company called Pitaka, or iPitaka. I saw a lot of reviews for the Pitaka brand, but I didn't really see the ones for Mason. And so I was kind of curious because they both look very, very similar, but maybe it was the marketing. The marketing from Mason seemed just a little bit tighter in terms of how finely tuned and cut and designed the case was. And mind you, it's all very subtle, but let's get to the unboxing. It comes in this simple box. I mean, the simplest unboxing ever. And you see it comes in a pretty sleek little Ziploc pouch. That's it. Okay, so putting away the box. There it is. It's very light, it's very thin. Rubbery texture to it, matte finish. I am a little bit wondering if finish will wear out, because I remember I had I think an in-case design a long time ago back in the iPhone 3G, I believe. It felt nice and smooth and matte like this, but over time it just kind of wore off. So I will say some of the edges right here are a little bit rough. Almost like it's not like a polished edge. You could feel it's like smooth and polished here, but like right there, it's a little bit rough. Some imperfections in the weave or the finish right there, you can feel that. There's another one right there. It does have a little bit of flex to it, but the edges are very stiff despite how thin it is. It's a very nice design overall. So let's try to. And I think with this one, usually with the leather phone cases, I've been doing the bottom and then you work your way to the top. But because it's such a rigid case, you go from side to side. So there you go. That's it. One thing I was worried about from the marketing photos from their Instagram account was the height of the case relative to the height of the glass, and it seemed like the glass is a little higher. If it wrapped around just enough, it would give it that little extra protection from scratches. Say if you happen to lay it down and then somebody bumps it or what have you, it would give it that little bit extra protection. But overall, I would say I'm not very clumsy. I only drop my phone maybe a couple times every 2 years, because if you do drop it, I don't think it's going to really offer much protection. If you drop it from waist height, I totally expect the screen to crack. This is mainly for just kind of protection of daily scratches. You will notice like fine scratches over time. It does show some grease, some oils from your fingers. So if you're looking for that perfect finish, you're not going to quite get it. One of the reasons I went with the Mason case over the Pitaka was because it seemed like in their Instagram photos, their marketing photos, the craftsmanship just seemed a little bit nicer or finely tuned. It just seemed like the camera cutout was just perfectly made for the iPhone camera. Having received an actual unit, I will say it's not perfect. It's actually not even straight. There's a little bit more gap there than there. It's tighter up here than there. It's also tighter over here than this side. And so that's a little disappointing. That's kind of one of the main reasons I decided to spend a little bit more on this case over the other Pitaka brand. But outside of that, and kind of the rough edges here, I will say this is a very nice case. I'll probably hold on to it. But yeah, maybe I'll do an update long term, see how it wears. And I did try to ask for a review unit. Obviously, I'm not a big enough influencer to have them even respond to that inquiry, because their original case shipping date was delayed, they were offering a free M3 case to people who have ordered. I actually hadn't ordered at the time because I was just trying to do research, and they offered me a free M3 case. I responded by saying I would love a review unit, a discount or something of the M5 case so that I could do a review. However, they did not respond to that specific request. I paid my own money. This is an unbiased review. This is out of pocket. So there you have it. Overall, it's a great case. Just not perfect like their marketing seems to show. So till next time, see ya.